if truth be told, those who knows and understand the character of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa already got a picture the moment Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa was elevated by the military in 2018. This man will never actually hand over a political party, and he would never be appreciative, especially of the military. That puts him into power. In fact, if there is anything, he will go after those who put him into power in an effort to clear his political path to remain the president until he dies, or possibly hand over to his children. The purpose and ulterior motives of Mnangagwa is to actually create a Mafiti dynasty. It is to create a monarchy rather than actually a constitutional republic, as it has been under Robert Gabriel Mugabe, but though actually being an authoritarian leader. At the moment, the actions of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, I think everybody sees it has caused serious divisions within ZANU-PF, and I'll be demonstrating how these divisions that Mnangagwa, or these cracks that Mnangagwa has caused within ZANU-PF will definitely shorten his political lifespan. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. Now, the first reason that Emerson Mnangagwa's presidency is already crumbling. Of course, it appears he is winning, but from what is politically happening within ZANU-PF itself as a political institution is a pointer that Mnangagwa stays unnumbered. Number one, look at the reactions of war veterans. War veterans have demonstrated reasonable doubt that they are against Mnangagwa. Now, how are war veterans very important in the Zimbabwean politics? Remember, these are freedom fighters. These are people who fought a bush war against Ian Smith. These are people who formulate what we call the deep state in Zimbabwe. And by the way, they are part of the security cluster in Zimbabwe. When you talk about JOC, Joint Operation Command in Zimbabwe, war veterans are part of the JOC. That is how influential they are. Now caption this. JOC has been responsible for the disappearance of opposition political party leaders and for the security of Zimbabwe, deciding especially high-profile cases. Now the very same JOC, which is part of the security cluster, the members of the JOC, such as the war veterans, they are saying they don't want the president. And why someone would say, but where did you get that? I mean, the mere fact, look at the presence of war veterans, one during the funeral of Blessed Gazza. They have shown that they support him, and they have come out to voice their concerns over Mnangagwa's government denying Blessed Gazza the hero status, and they have also indicated that they did not fight to free only ZANU-PF, but they fought to free Zimbabwe. And also the same war veterans, they have actually taken Mnangagwa to the courts. The members of the JOC taking the head of state to the courts. JOC decides political matters. This time around, a member of the JOC is taking Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa to the court, which simply means Mnangagwa has divided the security cluster. And now you can ask yourself questions. Who is funding these war veterans? That's why I said I don't want to reveal information. Now, war veterans, as well as also war veterans, are always interlinked with the Zimbabwe Defense Forces. Of course, Mnangagwa has tried to reshuffle the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, but remember also the principle that works in the military. Even if Mnangagwa reshuffled the General Senyathi, as well as also retired General Chwenga is no longer in the military, but by virtue of being the senior generals in military, they are actually held at a high regard, these individuals, by virtue of being military generals, which means within the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, they still command huge respect. And remember, a military general or any military personnel, you don't retire permanently if you are a military personnel. At any time, you can be called in active duty and serve the nation after retiring. So once a military general, always a military general. And the people should not underestimate the resistance that was done by retired General Chwenga. And look who is the other general that joined him. It is none other than Anselm Senyathi. Now they were also part of the generals within that particular meetings who may have actually kept quiet, but that doesn't mean they don't see what is happening. Remember, the level of bravado is different within personalities. But it is without doubt that within ZANU-PF itself, apart, Mnangagwa may read that no, it's just Chwenga and Senyathi who opposed this bill. But in a broader sense, there are a lot of people who, in their heart, who are against this bill, but they cannot openly say so because they fear Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. You may be shocked that even the likes of Opam Chinguri, it was just a show in front of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. They said what they say. The likes of Julaimon, they said what they said. Because they fear. Remember, during the time of Robert Gabriel Mugabe, individuals such as Obet Mpofu, you would never second guess. Even the likes of Opam Chinguri, they were with Robert Gabriel Mugabe all the way, chanting the slogan praised by Robert Gabriel Mugabe and also praising Robert Gabriel Mugabe. And not at any point did Robert Gabriel Mugabe realize that these comrades were not with him spiritually. It was only realized during the last minute that these people were not actually with Mugabe in their heart and as well as spirit. He realized betrayal during the last minute. And there are just few like Kasukwere, Professor Jonathan Moyo, who were heartily supporting Robert Gabriel Mugabe. The other have been hooked by the faction of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, of which it was backed up by the military, and we know what transpired in November 2017. At the moment, the fact that Chwenga disagrees with Mnangagwa, and he has openly told him that he disagrees with him, Mnangagwa should not take for granted. He should not take that for granted. The other thing, those who thought that Blessed Gazza was acting on his own, I know at the moment, even those behind Blessed Gazza would not love to hear what I speak. Those who thought Blessed Gazza is an institution. Blessed Gazza revolution is not only Blessed. So they have taken down Blessed Gazza. They think a man is done. The man is not done. It is just the beginning of the revolution. Look at how our veterans embraced Blessed Gazza. I mean, the ZANU-PF counterintelligence was trying to bring a narrative that Blessed Gazza would be looking for donations to be transported to South Africa. Did he look for any donations? There were no donations. If you visited the funeral of Blessed Gazza, it was well organized. He was buried like a national hero. All the funds, everything, the casket that they organized for him, it was well organized. Even the announcement of his death, it was a well choreographed choreographed announcement. Everything about Blessed Gazza went well. And it is without doubt that in South Africa he was not isolated, as some may be thinking. Blessed Gazza was not isolated because Blessed Gazza is an institution. Every detail of him was known by those who are actually behind Blessed Gazza. There are those, in all honesty, who are behind Blessed Gazza. And these people, although they may not come out openly at the moment, but they are behind Blessed Gazza. And the Blessed Gazza revolution is bigger than Mnangagwa could imagine. And at the moment, I can attest to you, we are few days, few months away from the embarrassment of Zwikanandas as well. The Emerson Mnangagwa regime, whilst when he looks at things, he thinks it is actually moving forward. 2030, as Blessed Gazza said, he will see it on his watch. Definitely, that is where we are going to. This would be opposed. This would be seriously opposed. There is no 2030 that Mnangagwa will achieve. At the moment, what I'm saying, it doesn't make sense to him, but it will make sense when he is decisively dealt with. We continue to mourn our hero, Blessed Gazza, who was laid to rest today. May his soul rest in peace. Rest assured that his revolution is ongoing and it shall achieve its intended purpose. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe. You can also financially support us by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okanqumbu Mhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the